All right, Andy. First, what's up with the streamlined haircut or hairdo?
Trying to do something different,
15 points. Is that your career high?
I think so. I believe so, yeah.
What? How were you feeling tonight?
Feeling great. I was feeling great, and my mentality was, and it's gonna be like this is my last year, I just play one game at a time, and today was my last second home game. You're like, I gotta take advantage of every second right now.
For either of y'all, do you feel like you're just a more confident shooting team this season?
I would say, yeah, just the work that we've put in through the off season. I think, any time of night, any time of day, you see guys in the gym, working out, working on their craft. And so when Andy hits, two threes, when Solo hits a three, when H and CJ come off the bench and hit two threes, it's not a shock to our team. It might be to the crowd and to everybody else, but it's not a shock to our team. And I think it's just a testament to who they are. The coaching staff has recruited some of the, really good people that work really hard. And so thankful for them. And I'm glad it's, kind of coming that everybody's allowed to see it now. So thankful for them.
Andy, how much do you feel like you've improved your shot and just your overall offensive game?
A lot, to be honest. It's been a lot of shots that I've been putting, um, during the summer, and like shout out to the coaches that been trusting me, and give me like the confidence to take like those shots.
How much do you think it opens up the offense when, big guys and guys like you are making threes?
Shout out to Solo. Well, it helped us a lot, because not only, like me personally, I'm not trying to only help in the offensive rebound slides, I'm trying to be able to like provide all the stuff too, like making good passes, making plays for my teammates, and be able to like provide like scoring and stuff like that.
What do you think it says about the team's versatility where the first two games y'all rack up a lot of points at a pain and this time a lot from three? What do you think it says about what this offense is capable of and doing that in different ways?
I just think it's the game plan. I don't think we kind of go into a game thinking we're going to score more in the paint or, more from the three-point line. I think it's just a feel of the game. You have really, really good basketball players out there. And so I think guys are always prepared to take the right shot. And I think tonight we took the right shot. And when people were open, they made those shots. And so I think it's just, us being basketball players.
3 games in, just how confident do y'all feel? Just in a little bit more of a flow playing together. Are you guys more in a rhythm now than you felt like 2 games in?
I would say so. I just think, it's a new team still. It's a new year. And so, kind of having, people coming back helps a lot too. But like I said, it's a new team. And so, everybody kind of has to find their role. I think everybody's embraced their role. I just think it's about how can I maximize my talent, my hard work when I'm in that role. And I think each game we're getting better at that.
Henry, do you think you guys have been a little bit more aggressive offensively, especially trying to get to the basket so far this year?
That's our game plan each and every game. How can we get downhill? How can we take shots that we know we're going to take? And that just helps. It's a compound. It helps everything else. When we take the shots we need to take, it helps with offensive rebounding, helps with our transition defense. And so I think us just going downhill is a testament to the coaches, but also the players that, acquisition of Zurich, being able to get downhill at such a high level, being an unbelievable athlete that he is, really helps the team too.
Yeah, how good's it been to have Zurich back these last 2 games and he's led you guys in scoring the last 2 nights?
He changes our team. I think when, it's Zurich and testament to him, he's the same person every single day. So it's not a shock to us when right off an injury, he comes in and just is Zurich and he's putting up the numbers he's putting up. And his leadership has also helped us a lot. But, it's somebody that we really need on the floor, and he makes a huge impact, not just scoring, but in other things as well.
It was Buzz's 350th win. What does it mean to be a part of a milestone like that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got it.
That sounds great, though. I didn't know that, but I'm glad that he did that, and we just hope that we can win more games too.
Yeah, it's a testament to coach. I think he's an unbelievable coach, but he's a better person. So for him to, where he's come from, being a junior college manager, going to New Orleans, coming back to Texas A&M, then, going to Colorado State, and then, going to Marquette and then Virginia Tech and now back here. It's kind of full circle for him. So, I'm proud of him, happy for him. And hopefully we can, like Andy said, we can get a lot more.
2 wins. Obviously, now you got a tough test here coming up. What have you learned about you guys, about yourselves in the last 2 games before you get into this Ohio State game?
I feel like we just like our mentality should be like just keep getting better, and like how Henry said, like if you're doing your role, try to be the best in your role, and don't go outside of your role, and I feel like that will help a lot, no matter who we play.
We've tried to just stick to our foundation. Lamar's a well-coached team, a lot of good players, some good transfers they brought in, but preparing for this game, we want to stick to us. How are we a better team when we do the right things? When we offensive rebound, when we, play in the passing lanes, when we're a defensive rebound and playing physical and getting downhill, how can Texas A&M do that every single night, regardless of the opponent on the other side? And so I think we're learning that. I think the coaches are continuing to learn that too. And so I think everybody's doing a good job going in a linear and one direction. And so happy for it, and can't wait till Friday.